Jada did this movie apparently that was like a award-winning, like groundbreaking sex scene. It was groundbreaking in black cinema. So it was well known for all the actors and stuff. So he timed it to where he put the movie on with his grandmother, knowing that Jada would walk in the door right as that sex scene came on. And he was like, it's a prank. So she walks into her getting just like dog-balled on camera. And it was like a long movie. You know, movie sex is just like, a guy like thrusts and comes immediately. This was like a fucking like, yeah. Did you ever have constipated diarrhea?
Yeah,
dude, I never had.
I've had it all, bro.
Dude, I couldn't. It was the most insane thing. I was hiding them, and I was actually concealing them perfectly under the covers. And she would move, and fucking the air would escape. And dude, my farts per hour. I was probably doing 9 farts per hour, like for 72 hours. I was like genuinely afraid. She caught me in the middle of me like switching my diet of being like, I'm just eating fucking chicken and broth. She's like, dude, you're constipated. Relax. Your whole family does this. You guys go on some weird thing. Just wait.
Yeah.
Your butt will be fine.
Just go get some fiber gummies.
I should.
Munch them. You'll like that.
Well,
I've had those.
They're
good.
They're
so nice, dude. You just dump piles. You just drop horse piles
really?
For like a week.
I was off the oatmeal. I was on the oatmeal and everything was going well.
Pile City.
Yeah, I was on the oatmeal every day, and then I started eating. I have a couple things in my head that I ate that I'm kind of figuring out.
I was on oatmeal for a while.
Were you?
Yeah, dude. Pile City.
The piles come out nice.
Back in my poor days, it'd be beans and oatmeal. That was all the cheapest shit I could find.
Yeah, dude. I
Nothing
spent
but piles.
the whole night just waking up and just like farting loudly on the toilet and then coming back shamefully to bed. She's like, did you go to the bathroom? I'd be like, no.
She's
like, I thought I heard you. Like, that was just farts.
Oh, I do that. If that's what you mean? I do that constantly.
You really?
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, fuck, my stomach feels terrible. It feels like a dump. And then you go sit there and fart and just look at your phone.
But a little comes out.
Yeah.
I got a very little bit.
Like a snake.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
But I was feeling the waves of diarrhea.
One
like,
thin
finally,
snake.
The sweet release, dude, is upon me. And it would just be like, and like a little snake. And I'd be like back to bed with the same old.
And you got to wipe with a definite dump in there.
Oh, dude, it was fucking horrible. I had like Jackson ass. Like it was like I had dog ass, dude. Dude, all weekend. And then it gets to the point where you're farting so much that they start bringing up medical shit. And you're like, all right, enough. I don't have fucked up butt stuff, dude. Let it go.
Yeah.
That was my whole weekend, just watching the Da Vinci Code a little bit at a time, like trapping fucking farts under blankets for my dear life.
Yeah, I wonder what he munched that did that.
I ate a whole bag of Yucca fries. So right now I was averaging like a carton of hummus a day, and I add like really spicy ghost pepper jerk seasoning to the hummus or like curry, some kind of thing, and then a bag.
That'll do it.
I think, dude, I don't know.
Ghost pepper hummus daily.
Yeah,
you must have been unleashing hell in those blankets.
It was wicked, dude.
Yeah,
but I think it all culminated. The bag of Yucca fries was a pig out. I think the Yucca fries got
I don't even know
stuck.
what those are. What are they?
Yucca is like kind of like a.
It's all fucking.
It's a root. It's
dude,
like
just eat Doritos. Knock it off.
Yucca
Eat
fries?
crap, dude.
Yucca fucking rules.
Enough of this mumbo jumbo.
I don't know what it was, dude. I've been doing the Da Vinci Code on everything I ate. Just like I think it was the Yucca fries.
Yes. What do you think of all these paintings now that you're big into the Da Vinci Code right now?
Hold on, I'm trying to get the best one. She's like, do you have a eidetic memory? He was like, there was one part in it that was possibly the most disturbing part because like he has a lot of insight into his younger childhood. You can tell he's working with therapists, and he's like, well, this was because of this, and you're listening to it like, oh, that's kind of insightful. And then as like the years go by, it's like newer stuff that hasn't been processed fully. So he's talking about him and Jada's relationship, and at one point there's a story he tells that he's like, yeah, man, he's like, I'm a prankster. So I did this prank on Jada, and it's like, she doesn't think it was funny. I think it's the funniest thing ever, but like, I'll leave it to you guys to decide once and for all. And he's like, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, here's what happened. And he was like, so me and Jada had been together for, I guess it was like a couple months. It was still fresh. And he was
Prince.
like, true. So she was going to meet his grandmother. And so he flew his grandmother out to California, LA, where he was living. And he has this thing where he like knows how long it takes for anyone to get to place. He like times people in his head. So he's like, it'll take her 47 minutes to get where she's from her house to my house. He's like, I'm going to put on a movie for my grandmother, a movie that she had like a very notorious sex scene in with another guy.
Where Jada did?
Jada did this movie apparently that was like a award-winning, like groundbreaking sex scene. It was groundbreaking in black cinema. So it was well known for all the actors and stuff. So he timed it to where he put the movie on with his grandmother, knowing that Jada would walk in the door right as that sex scene came on. And he was like, it's a prank. So she walks into her getting just like dog balled on camera. And it was like a long movie. You know, movie sex is just like a guy get like thrust and comes immediately. This was like a fucking like ridiculous. What was that funny movie where they had like they made fun of it? They did like a sex montage. And it was MacGruber. It was like real. Apparently, it's like real life. From the way he described it, it was like real life MacGruber.
You can't watch MacGruber with your lady.
They don't like it, huh?
Every time I've ever done that, we've had sex and I do that.
Oh,
I can't not do it. I can't watch MacGruber and then have sex because I'm gonna go. I'm about to fill you up. Oh yeah,
dude. So he puts it on, and she walks in and just goes like, "What the fuck?" And then like they sit there, the whole thing, but the grandmom's kind of going like this. And this is the weirdest part where he was like, "Babe," he's like, and this is him describing it. He's like, "Babe, it's perfect for us. This is perfect for us. This is a memory. This is the best. You're gonna laugh." She's like, "This isn't funny. This is fucked." She's like, "No, babe." He like he'll do these things and be like, "But it's perfect for us. This is a memory."
Yeah, he's just fucked up.
That's what
he's a famous person.
Yeah, but it was like that.
Famous people are fucked up.
Yeah, but that was the part of the book I was like, you know, and he's pretty hyper competitive, and it was like, are you sure you weren't punishing her for having that sex scene?
Definitely.
And but that was that for me. That was like the part of it where I was like, whoa, dude, that didn't get fully processed. He's like, anyway, I thought it was funny. She didn't. And it was like,
yeah,
dude,
that's not funny.
That's not a joke, dude.
Yeah.
But I will say he does lay it all out there.
I'd be so ticked off if my wife or girlfriend was in a movie and even kissed a guy. I'd be like,
bro,
all right, we're done.
He has to understand the broship is here. It's like, bro, we're with you. That sucks. Don't put that on for your grandmother and your baby.
Maybe I wouldn't let it go and I would constantly shame her and myself.
I mean, dude, I hear it. It was just so funny to watch. And maybe he does think it's funny on some level, but I was watching it just like listening to I was at the gym listening to it and I just went like, oh man.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
I'm like, that's really crazy. But, you know, still goat move. I'm sure she never did that shit ever again.
You better not be.
He's like the dog shoving the dog's nose and
you gotta speak into the mic.
Speaking of
why is this a weekly thing?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Well, don't be sorry. Fix it.
I am right now.
Dude, if Will were here,
he was just shoving. He was shoving her nose in it.
He did.
Yeah, you have to.
That was that was a deep fucking. It was a deep attack. Well, you know, ultimately though, oh, dude, and then we watched the interview. So I'm just like I'm deep into Will Smith's mind the whole weekend. I'm just watching this shit.
Guerrilla warfare a little. But that was all from the French and Indian War. So yeah,
okay,
it was all dudes that were veterans from that.
Because France came down, we're like, yo, we'll help you guys.
France teamed up with the Indians and started doing some nasty stuff.
Yeah, they did have some.
Yeah, they would cut everyone's fucking heads off.
Yeah, dude.
The dirty frogs. The frogs would sit back and be like, dude, what's going on? And the Indians were like, we got this. And start skinning people. And they'd be like, oh, chocolate bleu, no. Don't cut his skin off.
Yeah, I was reading that book when you called me. I was reading Indian Boyhood.
Oh, that's right.
I didn't get too far into it, but it's about a dude who grew up as they were being, it was a Sioux, as they were being like chased. Dudes would come through their camps and like they'd be chilling in like a spot. Like, all right, we got some buffaloes. And dudes would come through and start murdering them.
Yeah.
You'd be sitting there and they would just get attacked and they'd have to get out of there. And then there would be like inter-Indian beef. Dude, the fucking accidents that occurred in these things were so fucking funny.
Like what?
Like they were just like, at one point they were like trying to get, they dedicated like a few months to just like hacking up trees and making maple syrup. And at one point, like the young boys were supposed to sit there and watch the embers. And like there was like a superstition if like somebody wasn't watching the fire. I mean, it makes sense. Something bad could happen. But at one point they came out, somebody screamed or something.
Where were
happened.
they? Like Minnesota?
Yeah, they're right around Minnesota, crossed into BC when things would get hot and come back down. But at one point, like the ant just like accidentally chopped off some lady's fingers. They're like, because we're hacking up bark. Yeah. And she's like chopped off some lady's fingers and the lady was screaming. They came away from the fire and the ant was like, what the fuck are you doing? Get back over there.
Yeah.
You're about to fucking bring us bad luck.
Like you already did that.
And there was a part where so like they were chilling in their teepee at one point and dude, like, it just got like lit. Some of the Indians started getting guns and shit too.
Yeah.
So the one guy was like, he was trying to hunt some buffs or he was trying to hunt a deer and because they would like post up near a herd of buffalo.
Yeah.
And that was, you were good for months. But some guy took a gun and tried to shoot a deer and all the buffalo just like dispersed. So like back then the Indians would come, they would kill you for that. Because like, you know, people are going to starve to death. So then they came up and they fucking just like littered up this dude's tent. They got gats and they just they would go to your teepee and just be like, bah, 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 start shooting arrows. So you had to like get away from that. You were just getting attacked constantly. And then when you were little, they'd put you on dogs. So they were like dog sleds.
Yeah.
So, but every now and again, the dogs weren't like horses. Like the dogs would just kind of, like when you were a little kid, your dogs would just be like, it was the summer, they would veer into rivers. So the dogs would just get bored and just jump into a river and your kids would be in there. It's like, dude, he was like a couple of times I ended up in the river.
Yeah.
So the dogs would just be like, fuck it, dude, let's play.
Yeah. They only had dogs for a long time.
Yeah, man.
Which is very funny.
And they didn't fully train them. So like you'd be on the thing with your little sister and your sled would just go right into a river.
Yeah, your dog would catch the zoomies.
Yeah, it was really funny to read. But it's about that, how like, you know,
the doggos, the pupperinis would catch the zoomies.
Dude, imagine really depending on a dog like that. I can't. My dude, Jackson shits. If I give him 2 hours time, he will shit and piss in my basement. And it infuriates me. And there's nothing you can do. Like I've tried reasoning with him, rewarding him, putting his face in it. I'd be like, dude, this is just a memory, bro. This is good for us. Yeah, man, you can't. That's tough to actually, like, survival-wise, rely on dogs.
Yeah.
But
of course.
Yeah, it was funny. Thinking about like 2-year-olds just getting dragged into a river by a dog.
Yeah, that's fun.
You know, they're all right.
That's a good laugh.
That's a fun time.
Yeah.
It's a fond memory.
Probably into the like Mississippi. Isn't that crazy? It goes up there?
No, I didn't know the Mississippi goes. There's another river.
I think that's what splits Minneapolis and St. Paul. I was watching the videos of the tornado at night. They were nighttime naders. They're so scary. The lightning would flash and then you'd see it in the distance. It'd be very spooky. And then all the lights went out while the guy was filming.
Oh, man.
And you could hear just women screaming everywhere.
Yikes, they had the vids?
Yeah, this guy was filming it.
Who was filming it?
Some guy. I don't know. Some guy from Kentucky. Down Kentucky way. In Kentucky.
Kentuckians, dude. That might have been the worst thing Kentuckians dealt with in terms of tornadoes for like a while.
Yeah.
Also, I was gasping because I saw Gardini's socks and it's like, bro, I actually think I like the knee highs. I'm more of a vato, bro.
You are a bit of a vato.
I'm more of a vato, bro. I'm more of a foo going wild.
You
dude.
are a foo.
I'm a foo.
Yeah, women scream. So this guy's filming. He's out by like a pool. He's in like an apartment complex.
Yeah.
He's filming. It's scary. You can see.
He's filming the tornado.
He's filming. Yeah, and the tornado's hitting like power lines and shit. So it's just constant explosions in the distance, and then all the lights go out, and you just hear women in every apartment like, ah! It's like it's not helping.
No,
women need to stop screaming during crazy events.
Unless
I think it's like an animalistic thing because it does alert you. It does make you scared.
It does for sure.
You know.
The only time
it's dog brains. It's dogs barking when something's happening, and they're just like rah, rah.
The only acceptable vocal outbreak is during the Da Vinci Code when that blonde hair guy
You
fucking
gasped.
grabs Tom Hanks. Dude, I was watching last night. I went, when he snatched Tom in that British guy's house, dude, I literally went,
Dude, last night
startled the shit out of him.
Last night I came home late. Got home. Uber took fucking 9 hours. And then I finally get home, cross-country flight, long day. I get home, I put on a nice compilation. Tommy's sitting here, bombed, drinking whiskey.
It's like, what time
and I was
midnight?
like, I got home at like 1.
Ooh.
Put on a nice compilation, but it was one of those where like somebody foul-tipped a baseball and it flew at the screen. And Tommy was hammering, he went. That's so funny.
That's baseball training.
It's so funny.
Damn, he was in the strike zone, dude.
Yeah, you gasp during shows and movies, and it's very funny.
Bro, that one got
There's
me
a plot.
good.
Any plot twist, Matt will go.
I got scared. I actually got.
Yeah, you got.
The guy
spooked.
came out and I went, oh.